Okay, page 320, 329. Let's read. Jabilo uses 64 feet of fence to make a rectangular pen for his pet rabbit. The length of the pen is 20 feet. What is the width of the pen? Okay, so I need to use my cube strategy. Cubes. First one is to circle number clues. So I have 64 feet of fence, 20 feet of fence. The question is, what is the width? I'm underlining the question. Box in keywords. I'm going to box in rectangular pen. So it looks like I need to draw a rectangular pen for his rabbit. For a rabbit up here. Yay, the rabbit needs a home. It's in all 64 feet is how much he has of fencing. And the length. So the length is the longest part, and one side of the length is equal to the other, and the width is the shorter side, and they are also equal lengths. And it tells me that the length is 20 feet. So if one side's 20, what's the other side? What's the other side? 20. So I know that the formula for area is length times width equals area. And area is the inside measurement. So it's like the grassy part of a field. And perimeter is all the way around the edges of the field. So it's like the fencing. All right, and we are finding out about a fence. So it says Jabilo uses 64 feet of fence to make a rectangular pen for his rabbit. The length of the pen is 20 feet and the width is unknown. Well, I know another way to do this would be to add length plus width plus length plus width would equal the perimeter. Okay, and I already know that the perimeter, which is the length of all the fencing, is 64. So I'm going to put in what I know, which is length plus width plus length plus width. And I have the first length is 20 plus an unknown plus 20 plus an unknown equals 64. Okay. I'm going to take these two and add them together. So I know that I have 40 feet of fencing plus width equals 64. Now I need to figure that out. So I'm going to take away 40 from this side and 40 from here. And I get, I get 4 minus 0 is 4, 6 minus 4 is 2. I have 24, but I have to divide 24 between two widths. How would I do that? Sawyer, do you know how I would do that? Yeah, divide 24 in half. So that's 12. So I know that each width is now 12, and I'll come up here and I'll write 12 here, 12 here. I'm going to draw it one more time just to make sure we know what we're talking about. So here's my final answer. The length is 20. The width on both sides is 12. And if I add 20 times 2 plus 12 times 2, I will get the answer of, I'm going to actually solve it. 20 times 2 is 40 plus 12 times 2 is 24. That equals 60 feet. So I checked my answer. I'm going to circle it and put a check mark there so I can keep track of what I did. Awesome. Turn the page.